Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever. Dreadful sorry, Clementine. Light she was and like a fairy, and her shoes were number 9. Herring boxes without topses, sandals were for Clementine.
This is it. The final episode for The Walking Dead final season. It's been a long road to get to this point, guys, but this is where things start to get very interesting, and we're going to start to see a lot. Episode 3, Broken Toys. I never really got to review it for you guys, but it was an amazing episode. You saw my main walkthrough. It was an emotional roller coaster, and that ending, wow. So today, February 1st, up until about near March 26th, I will be doing theories for episode 4, Take Us Back, even talking about potentialities of DLC. I'll be doing a channel update probably a week or two, talking about what my channel is going to be doing after this episode ends, and of course, we'll be doing a lot of evolution videos and tributes after episode 4 Take Us Back releases. So this next 2 months it's going to be in a very emotional time. It's going to be a lot. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff here. And my goal by March 26th is that we have 200,000 subscribers on the channel, which would be fantastic. So I'm going to be working really hard for you guys. If you guys want to go vote for my next topic, a lot of you guys put a lot of good suggestions in the straw polls. Make sure to go vote down below in the description for the next straw poll topic. You don't need to sign in or anything, just leave a vote. And I want to give a big shout out to Potato for this suggestion. We're going to be talking about Oh My Darling Clementine, the song, its significance, why Lewis sang it, and why I think it's going to be connected with how episode 4 could end. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let's go for 2,000 likes on our first theory, and let me know what you guys think of this down below in the comment section down below. Alright, I want to thank y'all so much for watching, and let's get straight into it. So first, I'm going to be discussing about the lyrics of Oh My Darling Clementine. This song's been around since the 1800s. It's had a lot of different variations of it. I'm going to go through one that I found from Google, and it's very similar. Lewis ended up singing only about part of the song, so there's a chance he could end up singing it again with the whole version, which I'd love to see. But this song talks about a miner and his daughter Clementine that ends up drowning in the river. So I'm going to read the lyrics here really fast. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorrow, Clementine. In a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine, lived a miner 49er and his daughter Clementine. Yes, I love her, how I love her, thought her shoes were number 9. Herring boxes without topses, sandals were for Clementine. And you remember Lewis ended up singing part of this. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you were lost and gone forever, dreadful sorrow, Clementine. Drove the horses to the water every morning just at 9. Hit her foot against a splinter, fell into the foaming brine. Ruby lips above the water, blowing bubbles soft and fine. But at last I was no swimmer, so I lost my Clementine. He says, oh my darling Clementine again, and then you were lost and gone forever, dreadful sorrow, Clementine. So these lyrics are very hinting about what could happen. So this girl, Clementine, in the song ends up getting a splinter on her foot and drowns in the, in a different version, the miner talks about how he grieved about Clementine's loss, his daughter named Clementine, by, comforting her sister. Now, Clementine doesn't have a sister, so I don't know what they mean by this. Maybe AJ they mean by this, if it is connected. But who is this miner that they're trying to represent? Maybe this song is going to be completely connected. Maybe AJ is the miner that's going to be grieving if Clementine dies, or Lewis/Violet, the person that you've romanced throughout the first 3 episodes of the final season. But again, Clementine drowning is very hinted. Let's go into the next hint. Again, the song that Lewis sang was very significant, and that's definitely a big factor. But the Take Us Back title screen, let's go into that. And Jolly G, in the frickin' title screen for Take Us Back, there is a river right there. No sign of Clementine, and her hat is off. And Clem's hat is noticeably, as you see right there, on a stone. We see some walkers in the background. Again, we'll talk about this more in depth when we start theories for this individual thing. But The river. Again, we've seen this before. Where have we seen this before? If you were a big OG of my channel, remember when we got our first trailer for episode 1. The beginning was the E3 trailer where Clementine and AJ were singing Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Let me play that really fast. But again, this is very connected, this title screen. It's very daunting when looking at it.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. AJ, come on. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Don't forget to scream. Come on, you love this one.
It's a bad song. You shouldn't scream. Ever. Screaming brings monsters.
Yeah, you're right, kiddo. This song was written before when kids didn't have to worry about monsters.
I don't remember a time without monsters.
I know. What's the first rule?
Never go alone.
Never go alone, right. And what do we do when the monsters come?
We shoot them in the head.
And what else?
Always save the last bullet for yourself.
Now, what do you do if I get bit?
So that was a pretty intense teaser that they showed at E3. And again, them at the river, row, row, row your boat. What do you do if I get bit? It's all starting to come together now that this could be... There's been so many foreshadowing moments, especially in episode 3. We're going to talk about all the foreshadowing probably in another theory, but there was so much foreshadowing in episode 3 about, you know, Clementine's getting bitten, death, drowning. There's a lot of this, you know, foreshadowing. It's everywhere. And foreshadowing, if you haven't known, that's basically when they're hinting at things to come in the future. So, what we notice at the end of episode 3, another hint, is that we are right by a river. And one of the achievements for episode 4 is retrieved Clementine's hat. And it appears Clementine is going to be losing her hat somewhere in the beginning/middle of the episode. And we're going to be picking it up. So, does this mean we're going to be playing as AJ, picking up the hat, or as Clementine, maybe being bitten? There's 3 scenarios that I have drawn up, and now we're going to start talking about what I think is going to happen. Again, 8 minutes in video, there's a lot we have to talk about. So, there's the first possibility where Clementine will drown in a river, and AJ ends up recovering her hat, and maybe having to put her out of her misery. The second possibility is maybe where Clementine gets bitten, and instead of maybe, you know, AJ having to put her out of her misery, she decides, you know, hey, I'm just going to go drown in a river. That would be a very interesting one as well. And another possibility is where something bad happens after this end of episode 3, where Clementine maybe, you know, the boat sinks. Remember, it exploded. The boat maybe sinks to the ground. Clementine gets in the water and something bad happens. Maybe she gets shot, could get bitten, and the entire episode and then it's just a race against time to maybe save her. And I think the ending, maybe with Lily and James, will this completely affect Clementine's fate? I don't know. But it is very hinted that Oh My Darling Clementine, the song, the title screen, the trailers, even the AJ and Clem conversation they had in episode 3. We've even talked about stuff in the AMA where Ian Howe talked about how doesn't look like there's going to be one definite ending. It looks like it's hinted that there's going to be multiple endings to this story, and the achievements also do hint that, which we'll be talking about that later. But again, I personally think the drowning scenario is a potential ending. I don't think it's set in stone yet, but I think the water, Clementine's hat, all this will be a huge, huge possibility of something that could happen in episode 4, Take Us Back. So let me know what you guys think of Oh My Darling Clementine, the significance of it. Will we hear it again in episode 4? I think there's a possibility we could hear it again in the credits. the whole version, maybe, if she ends up dying or any of that. We're going to be talking about that more in depth in another theory. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you again smack a like, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about Oh My Darling Clementine and how it could be connected with Clementine's fate. And, you know, let me know some other topics down below in the description, guys. And make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 200,000 discussion stream this Sunday. This Sunday, I'll be starting discussion streams this Sunday, talking about The Walking Dead final season. Remember, we'll be starting a marathon of The Walking Dead series before episode 4, probably a week or two before March 26th. All right, I want to thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll catch y'all in the next theory for episode 4. Take us back. Peace.